Higher.
The game winner? The game winner?
Oh, I hated
Hold the
this
screen,
shit.
hold the screen, hold the screen.
I remember I would be like, I was like maybe 4 years old, and Koya would do this. He's gonna do it right now, I can already tell. He'd go, ah! And I thought it was... Okay.
I'm trying not to. That's the challenge now, is not to drop Yoshi.
Whee!
Oh shit.
We out here.
Yo, who did this? Who photoshopped this? Oh my god. Oh my god, what the hell? So during quarantine, I've been trying to figure out how to be a better video editor. And so I made a TikTok and I've been playing around with those tools. So check out my French fry cooking video. It's a small video, but hope y'all like it. Alright, so I just reorganized my whole display. It's been looking like crap for the last few months, but let me go through like a brief summary of what I did. Yoda's out of place because you wouldn't be able to see him in the background. So how y'all used to see it, why am I talking like that? How you all used to see that is like I used to have like the Marvel Legends stuff like spread out from like the front to like the back portion, and I do have a lot of Marvel Legends here. I opened up a lot of boxes that I've neglected to open over the last few years, but I've opened a lot for a simple reason is I'm going to be skimming down my collection and just focusing on what I really like. I'm going to be Marie Kondoing everything. So like really focusing on like the X-Men Marvel Legends. That's what really, like, X-Men is like one of my first loves, right? Like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which unfortunately just realizing I didn't display them up here, but Ninja Turtles was my first love. Basketball, X-Men, Star Wars, Muppets, and Disney. But so I've got the X-Men Marvel Legends in the front, and then if you look in the back, I got my Star Wars Black Series. Yeah, like all the ones that I have. And then I got the Marvel Select Doctor Doom as like the centerpiece, because Doctor Doom is like, for me, is like the best supervillain of all time. But yeah, I got all of this here. I just got this Professor X at the end of last year. I still have the Toy Biz X-Men Professor X wheelchair, which looks pretty dope. But yeah, so this is what my collection looks like right now. I'm gonna take a wide angle view. And then I got some vintage in the front. I got like the vintage Genie, I got the vintage Aladdin, I got the 2012/2016 maybe Usagi Yojimbo. I got the recent Storm. Let's see what I got here. What else I got here? I've got a mixture of like some X-Men spilled over, like the recent Wolverine from last year, maybe 2 years ago. Beast from like last year, Psylocke from early last year, maybe late 2018. And then you see the Dr. Octopus over there, pretty badass. I got all my like Palisades / Diamond Select Muppets back here. I've got my DuckTales, my recent DuckTales. That was on clearance for like $5, like the Scrooge, Dr. Scrooge like bin, like the money bank. Really cool. Only $5. It was like amazing. Got this Kingdom Hearts. This is like the before it came out with Diamond Select, it was like the Kai Arts, like the Goofy. And this Diamond Select Kermit is so awesome. It's so flimsy. Like every time I pick it up, I feel like all of the limbs are gonna break. But yeah, I really had to do this because like I'm trying to slim down my collection. I really took to heart, like if you watch Toy Galaxy, he said that you know, like after years of collecting, you have to really figure out like what you love, what you really enjoy about collecting, and what, you know, like you just don't collect for the sake of collecting is what I took to heart, what I took out of it. And so like everything I hear up here I love, and so like I have a few other things that like I need to figure out if I'm going to open or I'm going to get rid of or like resell, you know. So I've got that going. Just trying to figure out like the best way I could display this, and I thought I did a pretty good job. This is like the only space I have to display my toys. But yeah, I'm happy I did this. Really cool. I love that this storm is so awesome. I'm at Professor X, man, at Jubilee. I don't know why I took so long to open that toy up, and this Mystique is so badass. I hope they do the Age of Apocalypse. They finish up the Age of Apocalypse line, because like this blank is like on point. Yeah, just so like for moving forward, I think what I'm gonna focus on for like Marvel Legends, if I do continue to collect, is like the X-Men stuff. That's the only stuff that gets me excited. Like I'm so burnt out on Avengers and like Captain America. Like, you know, like the last 10 years they've been like just putting out same figures over and over again, like different versions of it, right? And it's just like, you know, like hopefully I don't get bored of like when the MCU figures come out of like the X-Men. But you know, this for now, this is what I like. This is gonna be my setup for like maybe at least for the next 6 months. I don't see myself collecting anything or picking up anything maybe for the rest of the year. I'm not sure for we'll see how this corona thing goes on. You know, quarantine has me trying to be productive, and I'm really trying to be productive here. But yeah, this is like, I'm really happy the way this turned out. And I'm glad that Homer and Usagi Yojimbo made it to the front. I really have no plans like when I put it in. Like I really wanted to fill in as much space as possible, and get everything as many things that I wanted to represent up here. Yeah, really cool. I'm glad I did this.